Precision language for governance, valuation charter, and audit wording. Welcome! Today we're sharpening the language you use in governance documents. Precision isn't legal decoration, it's risk control. Clear wording prevents legal risk by removing ambiguity that litigators can exploit. When duties are spelled out, people know exactly what to do and when. Consistency builds trust with investors because repeatable language signals disciplined processes. Investors see fewer surprises and better comparability across reports. Finally, specific verbs define duties and limits. Words like shall, must, and prohibits assign obligation, while may and discretion set boundaries. Tight verbs close loopholes, making your policies both enforceable and audit-ready. What is the Valuation Committee here to do? First, it oversees fair and consistent valuations so assets are priced using methods that are defensible across time and market cycles. Second, it protects independence from portfolio influence. Valuation decisions should stand apart from performance pressure or deal teams' incentives. Third, it documents methods, inputs, and judgments so anyone can trace how numbers were reached. That paper trail turns expert judgment into reproducible process, supporting audits, regulator questions, and investor due diligence without scrambling for explanations. Your charter should remove doubt, define assets covered and valuation frequency, list asset classes, levels, e.g., level 3, and timing, monthly, quarterly, or event-driven triggers. State authority to approve, challenge, or escalate. The committee shall approve fair values, may challenge management estimates, and must escalate unresolved disputes to the board or risk committee. Finally, require access to data, advisors, and management. The committee shall obtain underlying models, market data, third-party opinions, and direct explanations from deal teams. No gatekeepers, no filtered summaries. Be explicit about how valuation happens. Describe methodologies and hierarchy of inputs. Market quotes first, then comparable transactions, then model-based estimates with stated assumptions and sensitivity ranges. Set quorum, voting rules, and meeting cadence. Specify minimum attendance, decision thresholds, e.g., simple majority versus supermajority for overrides, and standing meetings with ad hoc sessions for market shocks. Mandate minutes, rationale, and audit trails. Minutes capture data sources, challenges raised, decisions taken, and dissenting views. Workpapers archive calculations, models, and approvals so audits can retrace every step. Independence lives in your verbs. Prefer shall be independent of, to weak should. The first is enforceable. The second is aspirational. Prohibit participation by conflicted personnel. Deal originators, portfolio managers, or anyone with compensation tied to asset marks shall not influence valuation outcomes. If the policy allows narrow exceptions, disclose and manage any permitted exceptions. Require prior approval, documented rationale, time limits, and enhanced review. Clarity here protects the committee when performance pressure rises and ensures your marks are respected by auditors and investors. Auditor language must be unmistakable. State, the external auditor shall be independent in fact and appearance. That covers both real conflicts and perceived bias. Next, non-audit services prohibited unless pre-approved. Define the scope of banned services, set a pre-approval process by the audit committee, and document the assessment of independence. Finally, make rotation and cooling off rules stated clearly. Partner rotation after a set number of years, and a cooling off period before an audit partner can take a financial reporting role at the client. Precision prevents quiet erosion of independence. Steal these lines for your charter. 1. The committee shall determine fair value using documented policies. This puts accountability and process in one sentence. 2. Members with conflicts shall recuse and be excluded from materials. Recusal means no packets, no meetings, no influence. Clean separation. 3. The auditor shall not perform services that impair independence. Pair this with examples and a pre-approval protocol. These sentences are short, testable, and enforceable, perfect for policies that must stand up to audits, regulators, and investor scrutiny. Before you finalize, run this quick audit. 1. Replace weak verbs. Swap should/aims to for shall, must, and prohibits. 2. Name roles and decision rights explicitly. Who proposes marks, who reviews, who approves, and who escalates. Avoid the team. Write Valuation Committee, Management, Audit Committee. 3. Tie each rule to evidence. Require minutes, work papers, reports, and attestations so compliance is provable. If a control isn't documentable, it's not real. Tight language now saves hours in audits and builds investor confidence later.